What's good? It's Music Nick, episode 141 of the Cook Up series, and today we are going to be cooking up a beat with a loop from the homie Carson Beats. I'm sure he will be comment down below, and I will pin his comment. Go follow him and subscribe to him and all that. So we're gonna be cooking up with a loop from Carson Beats, and then also shout out the homie Johnny Guinto, who commented on a recent beat basically asking if I could cover arrangement a bit more. So today's video is going to be making a loop with a Carson Beats loop. So it's gonna be like hopefully a quick cook up, and then we're gonna be really focused on arrangement, and that's where we're gonna really dive into it. So quick loop cook up, throwing on some hard drums from like these new packs. I've got Arrows Drum Kit 2020 from Artist, and then the Nick Mirror Touch loop drum kit. Please make sure you comment, like, subscribe. You know, if you like what you see today, hit that like button. It helps the video, helps the channel. You know, drop a comment, let me know what you're trying to see in the future. If there's anything you want me to cover, any type beats you want me to make, you know, hit that subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos, because we're uploading literally all the time. Appreciate y'all. Let's make this beat. What, that beat is hard as shit. Soft clipper threshold 16.7, post gain 92%. Oh yeah, did I mention this is like a free loop pack? So like just hit up the boy Carson Beats, just repost, go to like Carson Beats _ I think Carson Beats, put your Instagram in the comments, and like people repost his post, it's in there, and like it's sick, and hit him up, he'll send you the shits. So let's level this out. And shout out Artist, because the drums on this beat are basically sponsored by him, minus the Siberian kick, because that's my new favorite kick for right now. I was using the Barry kick nonstop, now I think I'm gonna be using the Siberian kick nonstop. Give it that mirror touch on that low end on the kick. But dude, I fucking love Artist. Like, these 808s are crazy, bro. Like, that's my favorite part of that pack is the 808s. Those are fucking crazy. But yeah, man, we're finally getting to the meat and potatoes of this. So we're gonna so basically our loop here has 2 sections, and let's go split by channel. So that right there is the most important thing. This is where the whole arrangement begins. Splitting it by channel, having everything be a separate piece. At least for me, I like having, there's like block formation, which you'll see people like Chop Squad DJ do, where it's like you'll see like they only have like 2 patterns being used, because like one pattern is the whole verse, one pattern is like the whole chorus, and maybe like a third pattern is like a bridge or something. But me, I don't really doing that. I like having every single piece possible able to be changed. That's how I've always done it. So with this, I have every single piece of my beat right here all labeled and ready to go. I can at this point go in and click up here and make any of them unique if I want to do any changes within the arrangement. And like, I just have all my pieces to the puzzle here now. Now just putting together the puzzle however I want to do it. So we got all our pieces here. So first, the most important thing about like arrangement is keeping the energy moving and not making people like, don't let people get bored, especially now more than ever with streaming and just like the way music is right now. Your short intros, like keep the beat moving and don't make it too long. That's my like just off the bat. So we pretty much want to have like a one loop intro, because by the time we get to like here, it's even like pretty long actually. So we might even start bringing some drums halfway through, because that's already 14 seconds into the song. I want somebody to sit there 14 seconds before let they get like a hook going or something. Like that's longer than you think. They're like, all right, the artist is probably talking a little bit right now. Beat tag. So that's like that's as long as we want to be. If that was any longer, that'd be wild. So now we want that to be where the we want to start the chorus there. So we'll bring in our other loop where we got more stuff. So this is where we'll bring in the chorus. So in our first half of the chorus, I'll typically like to have a bit less stuff. So we'll take out the kick. Let's take out, we can take out a couple of like the accenting drums. And maybe we'll take out a bunch of the accenting stuff. What do we have going here? We've got our intro. 8-bar intro, we just got our more bare part of the loop, no flute. And then we bring in the fluted loop here, like we'll run that twice for the chorus. We'll have one with much more bare drums, none of the accenting open hats, none of the accenting snares, and then no kick. We'll bring all that into the second half. And then we'll go into the verse right here. We'll have everything drop out, and then we'll come in when we hit hard on that like 3 808 hit. And here we'll save the kick for the second half of that. So maybe see how it sounds without the hat. Here, we'll have the hat just drop out for a second. I did like it for a second, but we don't want it to stay like that. Alright, so we've got our intro, one loop intro, 2 loop chorus. Now we have 2 loops of the verse. Now I kind of want to make this third loop of the verse kind of like a, it's kind of going to be like a pre-chorus. So I'm going to bring all the drums in, but drop out the 808 and the kick. And then we'll drop everything out toward the end. That even better, the one thing we're gonna do right there, so I think it's missing right here, we have to have some kind of like a transition effect. One of my favorite ones right now is mixing together 2 of these Cody ones. So we'll grab them right here, this transition 1 and 2. Yeah, we'll go like this, so this one's going on top of this one. So we'll go. And have it go a little left to right with that. And then we'll just kind of cut the low ends a little bit. Not too much though. So let's see, we've got our intro, then we got chorus, and then we got verse, and then we got chorus, then we got verse. So let's do one more chorus. This should be almost like 250. Oh, we're already at 3 minutes because it's a lower BPM. So at that point, ball out. So we'll just have like the 808 and the kick hit, and then we'll just like fade this out. One more time for review. We started out with splitting it by channel up here. If you're on FL Studio 20, you can click down here and like split it by channel. I like to have everything as separate as possible, so we can bring it in, take it out, do whatever we want at any point. If we just grab and place it right on here in FL Studio 20, it'll name it all for us. It's really helpful to stay organized. And then yeah, just a intro, chorus right there, 2-bar chorus, saving some stuff for the second half, especially the kick. Always save the kick for the second half. Just gives it a lot more energy. Then about a three loop 24 bar, because 8 16 24 bar verse, so 16 chorus, 24 verse. But I kind of like to think of the last piece as sort of like this is sort of like our like transitionary phase right there, like kind of like a pre-chorus, and then back in a 2 loop chorus, 16 bars, 24 verse again, and chorus again, then just an outro. Ending it, don't really want to be too much longer than like 3:15. With lower BPM, that'll be where it's at. But you know, this also just gives anybody could just kind of like chop this up at any point. Like if you don't want that chorus, maybe want a little bit less on the verse, somebody could even just take like the bounce out MP3 and rearrange just a little bit. You have those transitions there to make it really obvious you're going into the chorus. And yeah, so hope that helps kind of explain arrangement a little bit, especially when working with like a loop or something. So shout out Johnny Quinto, hopefully that helps you, brother. Shout out Carson Beats. These loops are crazy. I'm about to cook up these all afternoon. And yeah, I'm gonna throw our beat tags on there and play this final beat up for you. It's Music Nick, episode 141 of the Cookup Series. Comment, like, subscribe. And if you have some fire loops and samples or something you want to be featured in a video, send them over to musicnickbeats@gmail.com. I'll definitely check them out. So appreciate y'all. Till next time, I'm out of here. Peace.